Well, hello there, konnichiwa, good morning to you all again. So now I will make my review for episode 3 of Blood Lad. I know this is almost a day after the release, but I did have some problems with my internet connection and such, so yesterday I was unable to load the video. So I'm again doing the video. So basically, this episode starts with the great entrance of Wolf, that basically is a big guy in the West Demon world, and basically we see him basically kick the ass of a territory boss, and then we see one of his minions making a huge speech about Wolf, and basically ends up being kicked in the ass by Wolf himself, because basically Wolf is being bored because he does not have adversaries that can match him in combat apparently. So, and then we go to the human world where we see Stas, we see Bell, and we see Fuyumi at that guy clothes store, and basically we have a little, in a way, fan service regarding Fuyumi, and then we see that Stas is trying to convince Belle to use her powers to go to the West Demon Wall, but she says no, and then we see that Stas try to punch her, but later on we learn that she uh, deflected the blow because it was Stas that was hit by his own punch. And then we have another funny situation with the Deku, the girl of the bar, that kind of little animal that is talking and has three eyes, and the other guy that kind of assumes the face of Stas, and they are all hanging out on the bar on the territory of Stas, and basically the little animal is kind of saying that it's very good that the boss is not around because he's peaceful and such and so on and so forth. Then Stas appeared, and then we have a funny situation with the animal, and then we have more funny moments, and then they kind of decided to go to the east west demon world, and to that they kind of call a carriage, and the carriage came and such, so and they departed. Then we see that Wolf and these two minions are on their territories, and they are bothering Wolf about they calling a carriage because there is a long way and so on and so forth. And then when the carriage with Stas, Fuyumi, the little animal, but because Stas decided to take the little animal because of his powers, he can kind of travel in a route to the west demon world where they do not go to territory bosses and have to fight to pass through. And but eventually the carriage with Stas group and Wolf group meet, and then Wolf kind of destroys the carriage, and then we have a talk between Stas and Wolf, and apparently they were friends in a way when they were younger, but now they are territory bosses, so they kind of they cannot go to other boss territory if they do not have the goal to beat that boss and add this territory to their own. So basically, Stas explained what he wanted to talk with Wolf. Wolf says that the territory he currently has is pretty large, and he will not bother looking for a book. And then they kind of make a deal. They initially the plan was that they will play bowling, and if Stas won, Wolf will look for the book. If Wolf won, Stas kind of offered it for Yumi. to the wolf. And we have a funny situation when Fuyumi meet wolf and so on. So this part of the episode was very funny. Like always, these episodes have funny moments, comedy moments, also action moments, because after that, Wolf kind of switches the bowling game to a boxing game because Stas was planning to cheat in the sense that he knows that Wolf attacks with physical strength. So in a bowling match, the maximum he could do is throw the bowling ball with all his power. But Stas, since he uses magic at distance, he can kind of control the ball and even control the pin. So that was the Stas plan to win against Wolf. But later on, they go to a boxing match. Wolf apparently gets the upper hand and is basically making Stas uh, a bloody pulp. But eventually he continues attacking, and there was a moment where Stas kinda embraced Wolf, and then Wolf continues attacking, and eventually when he was ready to attack again and Stas was recovering, was healing, uh, he kinda stopped, and then he noticed that there a tooth of Stas in his upper part of his body. And basically Stas, when he embraced Wolf, he kinda bite him, and basically all the damage that Wolf inflicted on Stas was reversed back to Wolf because the magic power that was being spent was Wolf and not Stas. That was a very good plan. Well, Stas is a very clever guy, and he can come with plans right off the bat, so it's very interesting to see that as a characteristic of this character. And then Wolf kinda goes wild and he transforms, and he's kinda defying Stas, and when Stas was cross over in his head and was ready to strike a mortal blow, Fuyumi kinda steps in and kinda slaps him. And we also have another fan service scene because before the match, Wolf kinda put her in a swimsuit with bunny ears and such. So another part of fan service. Not is as exaggerated fan service, but nonetheless a little of fan service. And then they are Bell kind of appears and basically send Wolf, Stas, and the Fuyumi to another place. And she interrupts the match, and the the crowds goes wild and so on. And later, a few moments then, she appears at that place with the two guys that were with Wolf. And basically, during that time, we learn that Wolf got the tip that Stas planning to trick him by Bell because she still suspects that Stas could be the one that stole his magic. Uh, I don't think, but she still suspects him, so that's the reason why she did not wanted to help him, and basically she continues testing his own strength, and I don't know exactly why, but it's interesting nonetheless. And then Wolf kind of tells Stas that she was the one that told him to change the bowling match to a boxing match, and also Stas says that she's the one that told him that the book was in Wolf territory. And then she appears and she is goofing with the guys, and then she hands over the book to Stas, and apparently she had the book all the time. And then Stas, Wolf, Fuyumi, and the little animal try to read the book, but they cannot. And then Bell kind of insults him, insults them in a way, and then Stas says, "Ah, oh, so okay, so try to read it and Belle tries to read the book and she cannot understand the book also. And basically the little animal then comes to the conclusion that all the book is a big anagram and it's coded, so they need to decode it. But to decode that book, it will take a lot of time. So Stas kind of decide, well, let's see who write this book, and just go ask him. And he starts scroll the book, and then he sees the name of the author, and then the episode ends, but it's not exactly the end. Then we have the final song and so on, and then we have more 30 or 40 seconds of episode after the finishing in song, and basically learn that the one that made the book was a vampire called Braz the Blood, and apparently this guy lived in the demon world Acropolis. That apparently is the place where the lead demons in the demon world live, and basically this guy apparently is the older brother of Stas, but Stas is quite shocked to discover that he is the author of the book. So I do wonder what is the story between Braz and Stas, because he does not want to go to Acropolis. So that is interesting, and apparently we will know this character on next episode, because next episode will take place on Acropolis, in the demon world Acropolis. So, and that's it. This is my review for the episode 3 of Blood Lab. I enjoy this series about it. Has action, it has comedy, it has also a little of fan service, but it's a very the series is very good. The interactions between the characters are very interesting. We do have story progression with this episode, because we see that another character entered in the series, that is Wolf. And from the intro, I will assume that he will, in a way, join the group of stars and will go to Acropolis eventually, and that will be interesting to see. So it's good. We also have a small hint with Belle saying to the ogre in the shop that uh, she feels that Stas possess some kind of special magic power, and she wants to know what is it. So she kind of gives us the hint that Stas is actually more powerful than he looks. So that was also very interesting. And well, that's it. This is my review for episode 3 of Blood Lab. Hope you enjoy. Stay well, and if you have your comments, thoughts, please use the comment below. So stay well, peace, see you soon.